find a video. Gonna call it the 2-minute shrill. I'm gonna try to keep it under 2 minutes. Gonna run it for the playoffs as a little bit of a test. Really hope we can get it to do it well. I've got a little bit more time. My schedule will be a lot more committed to my fantasy football from next year, so watch out, cunts. Look, the idea is just have a little bit of fun, give you my absurd context, unfiltered view of the games ahead. There's 6 this week, so it might not fit in 2 minutes, and it's my first time, so it could be really clunky. Always open to feedback, except from the guy that doesn't look at the camera. Anyway, Texans-Browns. First match. What a good match, by the way. Good on the Texans. Anyway, it's really weird. People have seemed to have forgot that Flacco was an asshole like 3 years ago, and I'm fucking certain the guy is a child molester. Remember that Super Bowl when the lights went out, and the lights came back on, and they panned to the crowd, and Flacco had his hand in some kid's fucking popcorn, and his wrist was moving a little bit. I don't know. Do I remember that right? I was a few beers deep. Anyway, the guy's a prick. Texans, don't have much to say at the minute. Who knows? Anyway, next game. Chiefs-Dolphins. What do you reckon? I reckon it's just going to be 3.5 hours of Andy Reid eating fucking McDaniel's lunch. He's just going to follow him around, pick on him, remind him as at high school that he's actually achieved nothing in a couple of years, and he's just going to eat his lunch every single day. Who knows? Being fast isn't an offensive talent. I'm sorry, it's not. Do something. Next game. Bills-Steelers. Wow. Look, mixed feelings about the Steelers. They do well every year, but they never actually do anything. I feel like they're that guy that used to be really fit and really cool, and now he just goes to the gym every week to maintain it, not realizing that he's actually creating this sort of cycle of unhappiness where he just goes and does the same thing every day. He's not getting any fitter or stronger or anything like that. He's really just bottoming out in life. And I think as a franchise, if you're committed to not losing rather than winning every week, and that's what they do, they just commit to not losing, then you really aren't going to do much. Tomlin, stop tripping people, bottom out, and fuck off. Because honestly, mate, if you're 9-9 every year, does that really mean you're winning the year? Just fucking go away. Okay, next game. Who we got? Oh, fuck. And the Bills, while we're on it, the Bills are basically the same team as the Steelers. They've just been hanging around for fucking 15 years, and they've never actually been any good. Moving on. Cowboys-Packers. Woohoo! Yeehaw! Brokeback Mountain style of fucking game, this one, isn't it? It's like, shh, don't tell your wife you're about to go get fucked by a man. I tell you what, we're all going to be depressed at the end of it. Someone's going to smell like shit, and was it a catch? I don't know. Was it a catch? Packers fans? Cowboys fans? Tell me. I don't know. Lions versus Rams. This is a really good matchup on paper. I'm looking forward to this game. Sean McVay basically said to Stafford, just chuck it. Just keep chucking it. Sean McVay's wife, on the other hand, said to him, just chuck it. Just chuck it. Get it? They're spelled different, but go figure it out. It's a good one. Anyway, if Goff wins, it's fantastic. I mean, good-looking autistic people winning games against their old team doesn't happen often. I reckon that's a win for good-looking autistic people. Don't know. Maybe it's me. Flutter, Eagles, flutter. Yeah, Bucks versus Eagles. So, Philadelphia went load up in the off-season, added fucking 45 players, outpaid everyone, drafted really well, and have been mediocre for 8 weeks. The Bucks did the opposite. They brought a quarterback in who they thought would lose, that they could pin all their losses on, and then they could draft really well and rebuild around, a marginalised recap. Surely Philly's going to win, but come on, if the Bucks win, fuck, Jesus. Anyway, I haven't got a timer up here. It's 4 minutes. It's double. It's 6 games. My first time. I'm going to try and keep it under 2 minutes. Give me your feedback. Go fuck yourself.